Hi Sloths, and welcome back to Skyward Sword HD. In the last episode we defeated the imprisoned for the second time, and came here through the Gate of Time. And in this episode, well, it's back to the past. Let's see what Impa wants to say.
Hey!
At last! I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will become known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess Hylia has only just sealed away demise. And little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the Gate of Time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now, you must proceed back through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you've risked life and blood to defend waits for you. Are you sure about that? Can I just, look around, maybe check these ancient pots for, ancient rubies and stuff? Because, I would really like some more ancient rupees, if you will. I would like to just have a quick look around this place. I mean, we can't go out, we can't leave. So this is what the Temple of Time, not the Temple of Time, the Gate of Time looks like from behind, I guess. It's not really a sight you get to see very often at all. There's a door there, which we can't go through, and nothing else. I mean, there's a stool that we can sit on, but that's it. Do you have anything else to say? You stand in the past ages... Oh, wait, no, we've already spoken to you about that. Go away. So, through these big doors here, I guess. And it's Zelda. Finally, we have come so far. You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We've travelled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king known as Demise have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war we heard growing up in Skyloft. Incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learned the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home of our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear that the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia had suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew that if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put an end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans, and set them both into motion. First, she created Phi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose: to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made this sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of a ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out of the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by the old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located in each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he's more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him, at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here, in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. I must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago, and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Phi and the great blade she is a part of for very specific reasons. For a task of standing against Demise in the monstrous form, he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into his prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. You've learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by honing and tempering both yourself and your sword. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage. And for this, I shall bless your sword with the goddess power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link, Draw your sword. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of a Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish Demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so that their own kind could never use its power. Somehow I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all the mortal beings of this land. Which brings us back to you. To face Demise and give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself, so that you could wield that supreme power. And so Hylia, and so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger, without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand, this is a war, and the fate of the land hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favour. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but it doesn't mean it's right. And it doesn't excuse my actions. But I'm prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter, and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I'll be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favour, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come to wake me up? I promise. oh boy, was that heavy. That has to be one of the most emotional scenes in any Zelda game I have ever come across. And right at the end, we made a solemn promise. One that we cannot break. When all of this is over, we have to come back and wake Zelda up from her long slumber. Impa, anything else to say? I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There is work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. You've got it, Impa. It's time to return. Back to the future? To the present? Anyway. And here we are, back again. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in a sleep without end. But do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing with the power to vanquish demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce, not the Skyforce, must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa there. Hold up. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. Okay, Bruce. What's up? What's up, bud? So, Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she, okay when you saw her? Oh, I don't know what to say. Let's tell him the truth. Actually, that's terrible. It's gotta be so hard for the poor girl. But you're going to do something about this mess, right? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch that big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Granny's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe this is my destiny. You know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Yes, it is. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into one beast of a tree in soil like this. It'd brighten this place up a little too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel right now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favour and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. I love his character development. Don't let me down, I'm counting on you to help Zelda, Link. Oh, by the way, I've been thinking about how nice it'd be to have a tree here, but I don't have a seedling or anything. You seen one I can plant? No, actually, I haven't, I don't think. You have anything to say, Impa? I mean, the old one. I mean, shut up. The clues to finding the Triforce are in Skyloft. Go forth and find the Triforce. Yes, okay, I will. Blog. Ugh. Fine, whatever. Let's go. Let's leave. How dare. How dare you? Okay. So I guess it is up to the sky we go. If I can find a sky statue, not sky statue, a statue of a goddess, so I can leave. Where is the statue of the goddess? Is it not here? Where is it? Ah, why have I lost it? How have I lost it? It makes sense. Okay then, so we are back in Skyloft, and the first thing that I would like to do is probably go and see Headmaster Kapora, or Gabora, or Gapora, either way, and see if he has any information on where the Triforce could possibly be.
Hey.
Ah, hello Link. Have you heard anything about my daughter? What is it? If you know anything at all, I urge you to share it with me. You want to tell me, but you can't? I understand. I'm sure you have a good reason for keeping quiet. Link, I've been doing some thinking since we last spoke. You have had this destiny thrust upon you without warning, or choice, for that matter, but I wish to help you as best I can. I'm getting older, and I lack the vigour of youth, but even old men have ways of being useful too. I wish to share as much of my knowledge with you as I can. If you have any question at all about Skyloft or its history, I will be glad to tell you all that I know. Actually, yes, I need information, please. What do I know of the Triforce? Link, where did you hear that word? It's true that the ancient text makes several mentions of a Triforce within their pages. Unfortunately, the actual location of a Triforce isn't illuminated in any of those tomes. Its whereabouts are lost to history. Sorry, Link, it shames me to say it, but my knowledge is of little use on this subject. So he's got no idea. Maybe some... Oh. Link, just a moment. Though there is one one whose vast knowledge may be of use. Surely you're familiar with Levias, the great sky spirit who has guarded our realm for ages. Nope. Levias has served as the protector of our skies for a long time, and his knowledge of our world is encyclopedic, to put it mildly. If anyone in the entirety of Skyloft and beyond were to know about the Triforce, it would be him. Where is he? Yes, I feared that might be your next question. About that, I imagine in your travels you've taken notice of a tremendous thunderhead that suddenly appeared in our skies. Recently, I've heard rumours suggesting that Levias is trapped inside that massive cloud. I haven't seen him. I asked Instructor Owlin to look into this troubling cloud in order to determine if there is any truth to these rumours. I had meant to inquire about his findings earlier, but completely forgot about it after Zelda went missing. Instructor Owlin can fill me in on the details later, so why don't you go speak with him yourself and see what his investigation has revealed. Cool, anything else you want to say? If you wish to know more about Levias' current location, speak to Instructor Owlin. He shall be in his chambers next door. Okay, to Owlin we go, I guess. Owl. Owls. I think Instructor Owlin is an owl. I'm joking. Ah, Link. How goes your search for Zelda? Have you found her yet? What? Levias? Ah, so you've been talking to the headmaster, I take it. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm an old man. I do the yawnings from time to time. It is, quite difficult being an owl, I must say. Oh, very sleepy owl. Yes. If I'm correct, Levias is the one inside the Thunderhead. But, that's not the Levias that we all know. That's, a monster. It certainly looks like Levias, but last time I approached him, he came rushing at me, and his eyes, they were full of malice. You know, his eyes. People change, or old, wizened creatures change, rather. Perhaps it's more that, he is possessed by something. That's how it felt to me. Yes, sleepy owl indeed. What? You want to talk to Levias? That's impossible. I don't think Levias is capable of listening, but in his current state, no. And even if you were to get close enough to talk to him, it will likely end with you getting brushed aside and sent flying to your death in a sea of clouds. What? You're still planning on going? I see. It's because you need to find Zelda. I understand. I get the feeling nothing I could say would talk you out of it. My word, I am a very sleepy owl. Ooh, I am so sorry, Link. Hey, I have an idea. Come with me. Okay.
Hey!
Levias is inside the Thunderhead. He's been acting so strangely, like something has possessed him. If we can somehow free him from whatever it is that has a hold over him, then there's a chance he will return to his senses. Listen well, Link, because I'm about to teach you a very powerful bird riding technique. It's called the Spiral Charge. Using the Spiral Charge, you can rid Levias of the blight that has hold of him. The technique is quite easy to perform. All you have to do is press X. However, the acceleration effect lasts longer than any attack move you've used so far. Maintaining stable flight can be tricky. This is a technique that only Senior Knight Academy students who have mastered high-level flight skills are allowed to perform. Probably because they're so sleepy all the time, like me. Sleepy owl. It's still a bit too early for you, but this is an extraordinary circumstance, so I'll make an exception this time. However, I will test you. First, dive off this platform and call your bird. Okay. Birdie, 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 bird. He has bird. Yes. Listen up, Link. I taught your Loftwing to perform a spiral charge when you press X. Okay. Use a Spiral Charge attack to break 10 targets placed around the floating boulders up ahead. If you can destroy 10 targets in under 120 seconds, I will recognize you as a skilled bird rider. Alright, off you go. Okay. So, we just do this. Oh, that's not good. Okay, this is awkward. So that's 2 down, and we still have plenty of time left. Let's go for this one underneath. Why not? And then we can just wrap around and grab one of these. We have 3 so far. It's not really enough. Okay, let's grab this one. That's 5, halfway. Nice. Pretty easy. Oh, come on. Come here. Stupid way. Oh, I missed. How? How do I keep missing? There we go, that's 6. Ah, I feel so slow right now. Oh. Completely missed that. Don't know how. 7. We just need 2 more now. Easy. We can grab this. Oh, sorry, not 2 more. 3 more. Let's destroy that one. Then there's this one over here that we can destroy. Ah, I feel so slow right now. Okay, just 1 more to go. And I guess we could go and grab... Oh, we can grab this one. Nice. Easy. 39 seconds remaining. Oh, you managed to destroy 10 targets within the time limit. If you could control your bird that well, you'll have no problems at all. I knew you could do it, Link. And what a magnificent red bird. You are henceforth permitted to use the Spiral Charge attack as a qualified bird rider. The next thing we have to do is address just how to go about finding Levias. Maybe the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin might know something, Every year he makes an offering of his pumpkin soup for Levias. Go to the Lumpy Pumpkin and ask him what he knows. Sure, I guess we could do that. I shall land atop your pumpkin. I did. Aha! How cool am I? Okay, can we actually do anything here? No. Okay, let's go down. Have we... Wait a second. Do we really not have this? I thought we have this. Do we not? I wonder where I've missed this. Maybe it's just one we've not gotten yet, but I could have sworn that we had that at some point. Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different. But instead of hanging out with Kina or anything, let's go in and talk to the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin and see if we can figure out where Levias is. Or we could go ahead and see if we can talk to anyone else in here. No, that's a nice big fancy chandelier. I wonder what happens if we try to break that. Can we break that? I don't know. Stretch! Stretch! Hey Link, if you catch a bunch of bugs and you have more than you know what to do. Yeah, we already know about that. But can we break this? I don't know. Oh, it does move. But not much. It's pretty sturdy. Okay. Oh, we can't just jump over the edge. Ah, okay. Fine. I wonder if this says anything. No roof housing on the balcony. Big ruckuses can make the chandelier shake. Ah, yes. We already know this. Do you have anything to say? I hear the chandelier. No, we already know about that. Okay. Let's just go talk to the guy. Whoa. That's a big pot of, that's a big pumpkin pot. Yes. You there.
Hi.
Oh, what's the matter? You look like you've got something mighty serious on your mind. Actually, yes. Levias? What about him? Sure, I know Levias well, but I wasn't aware anything was wrong. Every year I offer him an entire basin full of my pumpkin soup. But lately a huge thunderhead has been brewing there, and I haven't yet made this year's offering. I tell you, I feel horrible about it.
No.
You say you'll deliver a pot of my soup to Levias? Huh. I don't know how you plan to fly into that huge thunderhead brewing out there, but if that's the case, I'm going to do everything I can to make Levias the best batch of soup ever. You wait right here. I'm getting inspired to fire up some soup like I've never souped before. Soup. That's the sound effect from Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Great, right? Voila, here it is. I've been cooking this stuff for well over 10 years, and I have to say this is the best batch of pumpkin soup I have ever created. High five. Master, I will signal for the robot. It's fine, I'm here. Bzzz. Oh, this is another heavy load. But don't worry, I can carry anything. I'll be waiting outside. I can take you wherever you need to go as soon as you're ready. Is that? Sure. Okay. Strange. The place where I offer soup to Levias is inside the Thunderhead Cloud on an island with an everlasting rainbow. Oh, you'll know it when you see it. Good luck. Yes, indeed. I'd say so. Got anything else to say? No, you're just telling us the same thing. Okay, where am I going? I'm going outside of this door right here. Yes, very much so. Oh boy. So, I believe as soon as we leave the island or call for our bird, we'll be on our way, I guess, because I don't see him out here either, or anywhere, to be honest. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end this episode here, and next time we will help Levias, I guess, and find the whereabouts of the Triforce. So with all this being said, please like and subscribe, it's always free, and I'll see you later.